Good morning, hockey fans. Welcome to Omaha Arena for today's JV game versus the home Dubuque Saints and the visiting Omaha Lancers. Lancers were victorious in yesterday's JV game. They continue to be undefeated in regulation on the regular season. The Saints did, however, force them to a shootout yesterday. Looks like we'll get everyone's favorite Ethan Fox wearing the Water Wings today. I have insider information that looks like Jaden Montgomery will be starting in net. Looks like Jaden will be joined on the ice by Corbin Deutsch, Cam Spangler, Gavin Netherly, Nolan Kretz, and Michael Poles. The Lancers don't have jerseys, names on the back of their jerseys. I don't have time to look up their names, and probably couldn't pronounce half of them anyway. Referee Fox is gonna have to go to his backup whistle. Puck's down and we're underway. Netherly wins it back to Kretz. Kretz advances it up, dumps it into the zone. We can probably figure out how to pronounce the goalie's name. Nope, I'm wrong. Michael Poles from the slot or from the top of the faceoff dots. Omaha steals, gets it out of the zone. It's out to center ice. Nolan Kretz cuts him off there. Omaha regains. Poles will pick it up on the blue line. Gets it up to Deutsch. Deutsch tips it as it crosses the blue line. Goes to the back behind the net. Walked out. Stolen there. Omaha's got it behind the net. Played up the far side. Cross ice pass out to neutral ice. It's back to Spangler. Spangler's got it. She'll play it up the boards. Held just in by Omaha. Xander Sheehy comes up the boards. Puck's chipped up in the air. Spangler knocks it down. It'll go slowly. No ice. Played behind the net. Up the far side. Omaha kicks it out to center ice. Liam Henry's there. He'll go D to Zick. Zick can't quite get there. Omaha regroups. They're in the zone. Down behind the goal line. Pass sent right through the slot. Brock Smothers has got it. He sends it across to Heacock. Heacock's got it at center ice. Dumps it into the near corner. Omaha collects it there. They'll break it out to the far side. Heacock pops it up in the air. Cade Weiner now walks it down to the corner behind the goal line. He's pinned against the walls there. Omaha collects it. They'll bring it up the near side. Centering pass. Give him back to the near side. They'll send it across. Henry gets a piece of it. Kicks it to the corner. Centering pass out into the slot. Shot. Saved by Montgomery. Weiner's got it. He'll circle around the back of the net. Gives off to Smothers. Smothers turns over to Omaha, but wins it back. Flips it up in the air into the attacking zone. Omaha collects. They'll fire it up the far side. Neutral ice. Henry dumps it back in on the wrong side of the red line. No ice there. Omaha plays it up the near side. CJ Mueller dumps it in. The Omaha goalie stops it behind the net, kicks it to the near corner. Battle along the boards. Up to Waddick. Waddick fires it towards the net. It's blocked in the slot. Omaha will try and break it out, and they'll get it to the neutral zone. Stop there by Kretz. Advanced by Omaha. Leaves it in the high slot. Shot blocked by Waddick. Set the length of the ice. We're going to get an icing here. Sheehy, Deutsch, and Poles will step out onto the faceoff. Sheehy loses the faceoff back to Omaha D. They'll fire it right into Sheehy's foot. He deflects it over to Deutsch. Now it's Poles through the middle. He's bumped off the puck. They'll play it ahead. Held up at the blue line. Now they're in. Saved by Montgomery. Some passionate Omaha fans in front of us. Puck popped up in the corner. Poles carries it through center ice. Gets ahead to Deutsch. Can't quite connect to it there. Sheehy's got it there. Some very passionate Omaha fans in front of us. Puck popped up. Not quite a shot. Now it's in the slot. Backhanded. Montgomery with the save. Battle along in the far corner. Now it's Deutsch, carries it up in front of the bench. Dumps it in there. Omaha will take it out the far side. Walks it up the middle. Centering pass goes unclaimed. Spangler picks it up. She'll take it behind the net. Hits the brakes and goes back up the far side. Chase Poles clears it out to center ice. Omaha regroups. They'll walk it in. Stolen there by Poles. Poles bangs it out the boards up to C.J. Mueller. Battled for in front of the Dubuque bench. And now it's sent across to Poles. Mueller cuts across the middle. Poles can't quite connect to him. But Omaha tips the dump-in pass, so we'll get no ice. Played around the back of the net to the far corner. Mueller's the first one there. Now it's played up. Center ice. Sent back to Henry. Henry will send it the length. And a bounce there. Not quite icing. Deutsch is the first one there. Runs it off. Tries to place it back to D, but he's all alone. Pulls the Netherly, form a little barrier there and stop the Omaha attack. Puck played up the near boards. Now it's dumped down into the corner. Wyatt Cleason will get it there. Around the back of the net. Zick can't quite hold on to it. Played back below the goal line. Now it's Nethery. Nethery plays it off to Cleasoner. Cleasoner walks it up the near side. Poles can't quite hold on to it. Omaha steals there. Zick circles back behind the net. Now Nethery picks it up. Up to Deutsch. Deutsch can't get it off the boards and out. Deutsch again, backhanded. Ahead to Nethery. Omaha counters. They've got it back at center ice. They'll carry it across the blue line. Shot, saved by Montgomery. Hit the post. Another save by Montgomery. Wrapped around the far side. Sent across. Now it's Peacock up, sends it up to Smothers. Omaha controls in their own zone. Send out in front. Played to the far side. That's Kretz over on the far side. You got a delayed penalty coming here. 27 white, high stick. That'll be Nolan Kretz, headed to the box. Saints will send out Netherly and Deutsch for the penalty kill. Puck's down. Played along the far boards. Deutsch is there. Battles for the puck. Cleared out to the blue line there. Omaha controls. They'll walk it to the top middle. Shot saved by Montgomery. Walk to the high slot. Shot. Another save by Montgomery. Work down to the near corner. Henry will battle for it there. Kicked out to Spangler. She tries to clear. Can't quite get it out. It's knocked back down. Deutsch plays it back. Spangler feeds it up to the Omaha blue line. They'll work it from the top of the circle. Shot. Deflected high. Now it's Nethery. Sends it on net. Played up the near side by Omaha. They'll advance it up the ice into the attacking zone. Walks it wide. Shot. Saved by Montgomery. Omaha with all the time in the world. They'll feed it from the back of the net. Spins himself into the ice. They'll send it to the top of the blue line. Send it off to the left side. Cross ice pass. Sheehy with the steal there. He'll backhand it right back to him. They'll try again. Big shot. Saved by Montgomery. Net's off. So 28 seconds left on the Omaha power play. Nethery steps in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Omaha wins. Back to their D. Big shot. Deflected in front. Saved by Montgomery. Nethery still in for the faceoff. Omaha wins. Back to their D. Another big shot. Another big save. Nethery clears out to the center ice. Omaha regroups. Deutsch with a big hit. Knocks him off the puck. Clears the zone. Delayed offside. Zick's got a little time. Plays it up the near boards. A little far. It'll go the length. Nethery rubbed off the puck there. Penalty's over. We're back to 5 aside. Weiner with the steal there. Diving attempt. Can't quite hold it in. Now it's Mueller. Carries it just in front of the bench. Omaha breaks it up the near side. Cuts across to center ice. Into the zone. Walks it wide. Shot from the high slot. Blocked in front. Rebound. Kicked over the net. Big hit on the left side there. Dropped off at the point. Shot towards the net. Saved by Montgomery, and we'll get a whistle. .5:13 left in the first period. Shots on goal slightly favoring Omaha, 11-1. Puck's down. Omaha shot saved by Montgomery. Wrapped around to the far boards. It's Weiner there. Hits the brakes. Feeds it up to Poles. Poles has got Mueller in the middle. Poles does not pass to Mueller in the middle. Omaha steals, and they'll break it up the far side. Nolan Kretz bumps his man off. Puck goes down below the goal line. Shoving match happens in front of the net there. Omaha player blows a whistle, or blows a wheel, gives it to Mueller. Mueller carries it in, takes it wide, cuts towards the net. He's in the slot, shoots just wide. And the net's up at the other end. Sheehy in for the faceoff. Omaha wins it, back to their D. They'll send it cross ice, all the way out to the neutral zone. Cleveland gets to it there before it gets to an icing. Raptor on the near side. Heacock battles for it there. He's got it and plays it high off the boards. He'll chase it down into the Omaha zone. Sent out the far side. Carried into the zone now. Cleveland pokes it loose. They'll circle around the back of the net. Centering attempt. Stolen by Sheehy. Kicks off to Heacock. Omaha stops him at the blue line. And they'll push it back in. Now to the near corner. Zick knocks him off the puck there. Centering attempt. Saved by Montgomery. Cleveland sends it out. It'll go the length of the ice for an icing. .345 left in the first period. Nethery in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Omaha controls. Shot from the high slot. From the top of the circle. Goes wide. Michael Poles has got it on the near side. Sends across ice pass to Deutsch. Deutsch has got it there. He's got Nethery with him. Shot. Saved by the Omaha goalie, and we'll get a whistle. Face-off to come to the left of the Omaha netminder. Nethery is still in for the face-off. Puck's down. Omaha wins it. Kind of a reoccurring theme this weekend. Omaha's got it 2-on-1. Spangler back. Shot saved by Montgomery. Terrible 2-on-1 play. Now, apparently it's the Omaha varsity's first time watching a game in front of us. They're cheering everything. Refs fall, cheer. Icing, cheer. Puck behind the net, cheer. Omaha carries it out of the zone. Aerial pass back to Spangler in the defensive zone. She'll play it back out. Back out to neutral ice. They'll go D to D. Cheer. Dumped in. Henry knocks it out. Pulls, knocks it back in. Henry will carry it out now. Chips it out to neutral ice. Hooray! Puck's down. It's played to the near corner. Mueller struggles to clear it out. Omaha steals. Sent out to the high slot. Cade Weiner's got it there. He'll carry it out. Poles is with him. Poles and now carry it to the near side. Walks it. Drops it for Mueller. Waddick holds it in. Backhands it towards the net. Stolen there in the high slot. They'll kick it out. And send it out to neutral ice. Omaha comes down. Nice toe drag. Hits it in the slot. Can't get a shot off. Out to the Omaha blue line. Fired in. Blocked in front. Montgomery with the save. Raptor on the back of the net. Mueller's got it there. He'll send it to the far side. Omaha will collect it there. Weiner will chase. Played up to the blue line. Now they're through neutral ice. Heacock with a nice hit. Played ahead to Weiner. Can't control. Omaha takes it into the zone. Waddick will go back to get it. Reverses his course. There's a delayed cheer. I thought they maybe left. Omaha, cross ice pass. Omaha, they control there. Walks it down below the goal line. Tries to send it to the high slot. Saved by Montgomery, and we'll get a whistle. Now they're in for the faceoff. Omaha wins. Shot from the high slot. Wide. Wraps around to the near side. Zick's got it there. Now it's Zick. Plays it off to Poles. Poles gets it out of the zone. Fed across. Deutsch dumps it in. Oh, off an Omaha player. Now it's Nethery knocks it in. Pitchforked out to center ice. Gleason's got it there. He'll go to Zick. Zick over to Nethery. Can't quite connect there. Omaha walks it to the near side, just in front of the bench. They'll play it off the boards. And probably into the bench is what I would guess it was. .35 seconds left in the period. Still no score, and Omaha dominating on shots, 17-2. That 2 might be an understatement. Puck down, Omaha's got it. Played out to neutralized. Henry plays across to his partner Spangler. Spangler's puck is stolen. And Omaha will counter. They'll bring it into the zone. Stolen back by Henry. They'll play it up. Chase Poles has the puck knocked off his stick. Fans on a clearing attempt. Big hit there in front of the scorer's table. Omaha takes it back to neutral ice. And that'll do it for the second period. Shots on goal favoring Omaha, 17-2. We've got a scoreless game. Shots on goal for Division 2. Omaha 17. Almost underway here in the second period. Puck's down. Omaha controls. They'll play it back to their D. Now back up to the neutral zone. Dumped into the zone. Montgomery will let it go around the back to Spangler. Spangler reverses to Kretz. Kretz plays up to Poles. Omaha steals there temporarily. Now it's cleared out to neutral ice. Poles gets around his man. Big shot. Trickles wide of the net. Mueller's in the corner. He'll feed it back to Spangler. Spangler walks to the top of the circles. Her shot's blocked. Nolan Kretz not to back end to save a little time. Omaha counters now. They'll bring it across the blue line. Poke check there by Kretz. Weiner's got it. Leaves for Kretz. Kretz off the boards to Mueller. Mueller's got a step. Shot over the net. Wrapped around to the near side. Heacock knocks it down to Weiner. Weiner walks below the goal line. Circle back. Now it's Heacock behind the net. He's going to get a draw penalty there. Smothers gives off. Zick's got it now. Gives off to Weiner. Weiner over to Kretz. Big shot. Hits nothing somehow. I don't even know where the puck went. But we're going to get delayed penalty. Cross-checking on the Omaha player. You can't do that. Number 50.
Omaha penalty number 50,
Braden Edwards. I think he used to play receiver for Michigan. So the Saints will send out Mueller, Sheehy, Kretz, Weiner, and Deutsch for the extreme body shaping power play. Puck's down. Saints control. Giving off to Weiner at the blue line. Weiner sends it into the Omaha feet. Sheehy controls. Shot from the faceoff dot. Blocked there. Sheehy regroups. Circles back. He'll walk it down to the goal line. Hits the brakes there. Tries to give back to Kretz. A little hard, a little high. Kretz can't quite control it. Squirts out. Gives over to Weiner. Weiner walks it in at the blue line. Right down the middle into three guys. Somehow they take it from him. Sent over to Mueller. Mueller now carries it in. Weiner gets it back to him. Top of the faceoff dot. Deutsch picks it up at the goal line. Carries it around. He'll leave for Weiner. Weiner walks it down the near side. Takes it behind the net. Played out. Off the side of the net before it could get to Deutsch. Nolan knocks it back down. Sent up the middle. Kretz. Sheehy pops it up. Gets it down to Deutsch. Deutsch below the goal line. Tries to send it out. Unconnected. It'll come all the way back. Kretz will pick it up there. Circles all the way behind the net and be chased by Omaha the whole way. He leaves for Sheehy. Sheehy now, long pass up to Poles. Poles can't quite hold on to it. They'll knock it back into the zone. Omaha first man there. Knocks it down in the corner. It's wrapped around to the far side. Heacock will race to get it. Carries it through neutral ice. Gets it into the zone. He's pinned against the boards there. Chase Poles had it for a moment. Now we've got a rugby scrum going on. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Popped up. Heacock's got it. Into the corner. 4 seconds left on this power play. Let's get a shot. And we did.
Omaha at full strength.
3 shots on goal. That's all we got. 3 shots. Sent to go with Sheehy, Weiner, and Mueller. Puck's down. Weiner gets it back to Spangler. Spangler over to Henry. Henry towards the net. Blocked in front. Omaha's got it now. They'll clear it out. Stolen by Sheehy at center ice. He gets it back to Spangler. Spangler sends it over to Mueller on the far side. Played back behind the goal. Spangler will go back and get it in the near corner. Played up the near boards. Omaha's got it. Shot in the slot. Saved by Montgomery. We'll get Deutsch, Netherly, and Michael Poles out for the faceoff. They'll be back by Waddick and Kretz. Nethery in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Omaha wins it to the far corner. Deutsch will be the first one there. Gets it out to center ice. No holding happening there in front of referee Fox. Pay no attention to that man. Omaha circles behind the net. They'll cycle and kick it to the near corner. Omaha dumps it in. Skips over the stick of Montgomery to the far side. Omaha picks it up there, dumps it down the boards. Feisty Waddick over there, knocks the puck loose. Nethery takes it behind the net. It's in the Omaha player's skates. He doesn't have it. Now he's down on the ice. He definitely doesn't have it. Behind the net, Kretz has it. Chases it around. Big hit there. Mostly boards. Out to the blue line. Shot towards the net. Deflects into the near corner. Waddick's there to get it. Waddick bangs it off the glass. Held in at the blue line. Dumped down. Now they'll send it to the middle. Shot deflected and goes to the corner. Kretz has got it there. Sends it through the air. Hits Deutsch in the back. Hard to catch those. Centering pass. Kretz puts his man to the ice. That was an elbow all day. Unfortunately, referee Fox was 3 feet away and couldn't see it. Saved by Montgomery. There's another elbow. But if you're not going to call him on them, don't call him on us. Send around. It'll go the length, and now it's an icing. We decided it was an icing 75% into the trip. Hockey works a funny way. Either the refs police the game or the players police the game. It's really up to the refs to decide which is going to happen. Sheehy in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Dubuque controls. Zick plays it behind the net to Kleesner. Kleesner back to Zick. Wrapped around to the far side. Heacock's got it there. He'll send it out to the blue line. Omaha just holds it in. Now it's Brock Smothers. Sends it up. Sheehy wins the race. He's got it at the faceoff dot. Sends it towards the net. Knocked down there, and the net's off. And they noticed. Look at that. Saints will leave out Smothers, Sheehy, and Heacock. Puck's down. Omaha skates through Sheehy to get it. Cleveland lets it come out and then dumps it back in. We need to get it before it crosses the blue line. Xander Sheehy says he's had enough. He hops off the ice. And we'll get Mueller, Poles, and Cade Weiner. Backed by Henry and Spangler. Weiner in for the faceoff now. Dubuque wins and sends it to the far corner. Mueller knocks it loose for a second and then is knocked to the ice. Omaha carries it into the attacking zone. Henry knocks his man off the puck and then rides him to the ice. Shoving going on in front of referee Fox. All legal. You can hit each other when you don't have the puck. And that's off. Only took 10 seconds to figure that one out. Weiner in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Spangler gets it out into the attacking zone. Omaha counters, gets it back to neutral ice. They'll go 2-on-1 with Henry back. Henry takes the pass. Montgomery takes a shot. Save. And we'll get Poles, Deutsch, and Netherly. Backed by Waddick and Kretz. Puck's down. Omaha wins it. Wrap to the corner there. Battle behind the net. Kretz knocks the man off the puck. Walks got it. Big hit there. Omaha's going to get a penalty. Roughing. Double Nichols. He spent some quality time in the box yesterday, too.
Omaha penalty on number 55, Gianni Bianchetti. 2 minutes for roughing with 8:15 remaining in the second period. Now once again, puts your Dubuque Saints on the Toddy's Cafe power play.
Faceoff will come to the right of the Omaha goaltender. Sheehy will take it. He's got Deutsch and Mueller out there with him. Puck one to the corner. Kick back to the blue line. Weiner can't hold it in there. Regroups just outside the blue line. Gives over to Kretz. Kretz feathers the pass back to Weiner. Weiner will walk it up the middle now. Played around. Mueller gets it back to Kretz. Kretz down to Weiner at the faceoff dot. Walks it towards the net. Hits the brakes. Stops behind the net. He'll walk it to Deutsch. Deutsch leaves it for Mueller. Mueller sends it towards the net. No one to connect there. Sheehy can't quite get it. We'll go 2-on-1 the other way. Kretz back. Shot saved by Montgomery. Get a fresh set of legs out there. Jackson Heacock, Michael Poles, Gavin Nethery. They'll be backed by Zick. And one of those guys is going to play defense. Looks like it's Jackson Heacock, one of the short straw. Zick's got it behind the net. Plays it up to Poles. Poles off to the other Poles. No relation. Zick at the blue line. Sends it over to Heacock. Heacock walks it to the top of the circle. Can't quite get a shot off. It's back out to neutral ice. Zick sends it over to Nethery. Nethery carries it to the blue line. He'll walk it in. Takes a nice slash. Leaves for Zick. Zick tries to give to Nethery. Holds it in. Heacock's got it on the near board. Sends it just out of the reach of Michael Pulse. Off to the far side. Omaha clears the length of the ice. There'll be no icing on the power play. Zick will go back and get it. 30 seconds left on that power play now. He'll bring it up Main Street. Sends it off to Nethery. Nethery can't connect with Pulse. Chase Pulse picks it up. Takes it in the zone. Now it's Michael Pulse, top of the faceoff dot. Puck cleared back in front of the Omaha bench. Zick could go back to get it. 7 seconds left in the power play. No intensity whatsoever. They send it up to Weiner. Weiner can't connect with Sheehy. Weiner again at center ice. He works it to the near side. Down to the corner. Centering pass just in front of Mueller. Weiner's got it on the near boards. Now it's Mueller. Now it's Weiner. Behind the net. Centering pass into the skates of Mueller. Omaha's got it uncontested on the near boards. Sheehy knocks it back to him. Delayed offsides. Recovered. Weiner with the steal. Sheehy's offsides. They'll get it back to Mueller. He's got a clean shot at the net. Deflected at the last second. Wide. Clearing attempt held in by Kleesner. He fires it back down to the corner. Weiner will come for the change. Omaha will works it around the back of the net. Mueller's there. Now Sheehy scoops it up in the corner. Tries to center. Gets it out to Kleesner at the blue line. Shot deflected in front. Kleesner's got it. He dumps it into the zone. Nethery presses the issue. Omaha sends it up to neutral ice. Carries it into the zone. Deutsch rides his man into the boards. Nethery gets it up to Deutsch. Nethery and pulls. Comes down. Hits the brakes in the zone. Backhander. Deutsch has got a shot. Saved by the Omaha goalie. That's up to 6 shots now. Brief discussion on who has the best breakfast in town. Nethery in for the faceoff. He's got Deutsch and Poles with him. Backed by Kretz and Spangler. Wins it off to Poles. Poles gets it back to Spangler. Spangler's shot is blocked. Squirts out to the neutral zone. She's got it there. Drop pass to Omaha. Centering now. Taken back. High slot shot. Blocked in front. Poles to go to the corner and get it. He's ridden into the boards hard there. Oh, my God. So we're going to get a penalty on Corbin Deutsch. Two minutes for being a Saint.
Being Saints penalty on number 5, Corbin Deutsch, 2 minutes for cross-checking with 4:22 remaining in the second period.
Sheehy and Heacock. Man, Waddock and Heacock look too much alike. Someone's got to get a new number. Sheehy in for the faceoff. They're backed by Spangler and Kretz. Puck's down. Spangler tries to clear it. It hits off the boards. Now it's Sheehy on the far side. Omaha controls. They'll walk it to the corner. Around the back of the net. Up the near side. Battle for in the corner now. Squirts to the far corner. They'll pitchfork it back behind the net. Clearing attempt to the blue line. No one there to catch it. Heacock will come down. Make them think about their life decisions. Stops behind the net. Hey, it's your power play. Sit there as long as you want. Omaha now carrying it up Main Street. Walks around one, walks around another. Can't get by the third. They've got it behind the net. Centering pass. Goes unconnected. Sent back to the blue line. Cross ice pass at the ankle. Hard to catch those. Set in front. Saved by Montgomery. Spangler sends it around the boards. Omaha walks it to the blue line. Sends it to the top. Sends it back down low. Face off dot shot. Goal. So after what was a terrible call, Omaha connects on the power play. 3:12 left in the second period. Shots in favor of Omaha, 23-5. It's a nice pick the corner shot. Now the lead Kretz and Deutsch out for the faceoff. Dubuque controls. Henry's got it in his defensive zone. He'll go cross ice to Zick. Zick ahead to Michael Poles. Stolen there. Omaha dumps it in, wraps around the back of the net. Montgomery can't quite get it. Played around the back. Henry's got it there. He's battles for it. Now it's Zick. Played down to the faceoff dot. Nethery's got it there. Hard off the boards. Michael Poles first to get there. Not quite. Henry again plays it up. That'll go the length of the ice for an icing. Heacock, Sheehy, and Weiner step out, backed by Spangler and Kretz.
Correction on the assists on that last goal by number 74, Henry Troshinsky, and number 72, Tyler Gwynn.
Weiner wins the faceoff. Sheehy's got it on the far side. Knocked back down into the offensive zone for Omaha. They'll take it behind the net. Walks it up the near side. Back to the blue line. They'll knock it back down. Battle on the boards. Heacock knocks it off the boards. Weiner's got it down the middle. Can't control there. Sends it back up. Spangler has it. Tries to play it up to Sheehy. Goes unconnected. Sent through the middle now. Nice poke check by Kretz. Weiner's got it. He's got Sheehy on the far side. Oh, just unconnected. Stick popped, or puck popped over his stick. How did I get 12:29 left in the clock? There's 1:49 left in the clock. We get a stoppage. I'll get it fixed. Spangler with a nice clearing attempt. Omaha walks it down the goal line. Shot saved by Montgomery, and we'll get a whistle. And I'll fix the clock. 1:36 left in the first period. That looks way better. Nether in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Wrapped around the back of the net. Omaha's got there. They try and send it in front. Mueller steals that at the high slot. Omaha in the corner now. Feeds back to the blue line. It squirts out to neutral ice. Omaha walks down the blue line. That was a delayed offside, so the ref wasn't in place to see the call. Zick's got it down in the corner. Played behind the net. Omaha rocks it around. Gives to the blue line. Shot. Knocked down in front, and it's a goal. Omaha doubles their lead 2-0. Saints averaging 2.5 shots per period. That's probably not going to get it done. We may see the effects of 3 games in 3 days catching up with the Saints.
Omaha goal scored by number 8, Sam Weston, with 57 seconds remaining in the second period.
Nope. That's words of education from our linesman. Apparently you can't hit each other's sticks. Spangler controls, sends it up to Sheehy. Sheehy gets it up to Weiner. Weiner throws a check. He's got it inside the blue line. Back to the blue line. Sheehy's got there. Shoots it towards the net. It goes wide. Peacock overplays it. It's in the corner. Aerial pass. Sheehy can't glove it down. Spangler knocks it loose. Omaha carries it into the zone. Play it up to the blue line. Knocked back down to the corner. Spangler will get it there. She backhands it. Omaha walks it into the slot. Now Sheehy carries it out of the blue line. Out to neutral ice. Oh, we're going to get a trip. Imagine that. $2 minutes for, they call it kneeing. So even when they get the call, they can't get it right. That was a trip, not a knee. 19 seconds left on the power play in the period.
2 minutes for tripping, with 19 seconds remaining in the second period. Which puts your Elite Six on the Pharaohs Extreme Body Shape.
She wins the faceoff over to Deutsch. Deutsch walks it behind the net. Out to Weiner at the blue line. Weiner sends it over to Sheehy. Backhander in the slot, just wide of the net. That didn't count as a shot. Weiner's got it below the blue line. 5 seconds left. Let's do something. Not that. No shot on goal there to finish the second period. So after 2, Omaha leads 2-0. Shots on goal, 25 to next to nothing. Dubuque will come out for 140 on the power play to start the third period. We'll take a 15-minute break, clean up the ice, get something to drink, maybe take a bio break. We'll see you back. Welcome back for the third period. Just about underway here. Saints will start on the power play for a minute 41. Looks like we'll be led by Sheehy, Deutsch, Mueller, Weiner, and Kretz back on D. Puck's down. Omaha controls. Cross ice pass over to Weiner. Weiner hits the brakes at the red line. Now he carries into the zone. Walks at the top of the slot through 5 guys. Shoots wide of the net. Now it's played to the wide side. They'll get around Deutsch there. Omaha carries it to the far side. Wiped out there. Let's counter, boys. 5-on-3. Long pass up to Deutsch. Deutsch. Mueller skates in off sides. Deutsch is on his belly. This isn't the power play we drew up. Now Weiner's got it. Carries it into the zone. Attacks the net. Peels off in the corner. Gets it back to Kretz. Kretz shot from the blue line. Tipped in front by Mueller. Doesn't get to the net. Sheehy now. Shoots it over the net. Kretz knocks it back in. He holds it in the zone. He's got it in the corner. He's got Deutsch out in front. Bouncing puck through the slot. That doesn't count as a shot. Now clearing attempt. It'll come with a little speed there around Sheehy. Kretz stops him at the blue line. Nice job, Nolan. Pass up to Nolan. Wearing a white jersey. Omaha's got it. They'll bring it into the zone. Cuts across, top of the slot. Shot. Off the crossbar. They officially have more shots on our power play than we do. Chase Pulse carries it up the far side. Walks it to the middle. Off a skate behind the net. Wrapped around the near side. Henry knocks it in there. Stolen again. Kicked out to the far side. Cam Spangler collects it there. She'll take it into the zone. Centering pass to Heacock. Heacock shot in the goal! So Spangler with a nice centering pass, and Jackson Heacock buries it from the high slot.
Play goal from the number 38, Jackson Heacock. Assisted by number 18, Camden Spangler. With 13:20 remaining in the third period.
So it might have been just a little time left on that penalty for a power play goal. Saints got the lead, 2-1. And they've already got the 2 shots for the period. Whatever will we do? Puck played out to center ice. Omaha carries it in. Works it wide. Spangler knocks it loose. Battled for in the corner. Spangler's got it. Plays it up to Michael Poles. Poles sends it over to Nethery. Nethery tries to connect with Corbin Deutsch. Can't quite do it. It'll go the length for an icing. Get a new set of D out there. Zick and Gleason hop on the ice. Puck's down. Dubuque's got it. Gleason's got it behind the net. Walks it around to the near side. Stolen there. Omaha battles for it. Gleason's got it. Nope. Taken away by Omaha. Now cross check. Right on the blue line. Textbook cross check. Nice toe drag by Michael Poles. Backhand shot. Wide of the net. Omaha will break it up the far side. He gets it there. Gives it back to Kleesner. Kleesner over to Zick. Back to Kleesner. Kleesner with a little clear ice in front of him. He'll send it across to Cade Weiner, jumping off the bench. Weiner gets it into the zone. Kick towards the net. Bouncing puck. Up the near side. Omaha controls now. They send it through center ice. Tipped across there by Kretz. Big hit. Sends it up to Sheehy. Sheehy gets his stick lifted and can't control. Now it's Weiner. Carries it into the blue line. Heacock high in the slot. Let's find him again. And they do it. He can't finish. Good opportunity there by Heacock. Waddick sends it over to Kretz. Kretz shot. Saved by the goaltender. Who are these players and when did they figure out how to shoot? High off the glass. Back to Kretz. Sheehy's got on the blue line. He'll carry it in. Overhandles it just a little bit. What a terrible, terrible, terrible call. Fox was in no position to make that tripping call, but did it anyway. So Cade Weiner go to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Penalty on number 22, Kate Weiner, 2 minutes for tripping with 11:34 remaining in the third period. What's your New Saints on the Dottie's Cafe penalty kill?
Nethery. Deutsch out for the penalty kill. Gets it back to Kretz, who sends it over to Spangler, who'll back them. Out to the Omaha blue line. They'll hold there. Go D to D. Top of the slot. Fired in. Again, more top center blue line. Saved by Montgomery. Omaha's got it there. Plays it down the near side. Back to the D. Walks it in a little bit. He'll give off. Again, walked in. Whiffed on the shot. Nethery backhands it. All the way out. Deutsch will win the race. He's 1 on 5. Not great numbers. Now it's played down below the goal line. Omaha will take it behind the net. And leave it there. Heacock makes life hard for him. Carry it out through center ice. Played off there. Everyone skates offside. Now they'll dump it in. Montgomery can't quite get to it. It wraps around to the near side. Shot. Saved by Montgomery. And we'll get a whistle. 50 seconds left on that Weiner penalty. We'll get Heacock and Sheehy. Backed by Henry and Zick. Puck's down. Omaha's got it at the blue line. Fan there. Sheehy can't win the race. Omaha collects in the defensive zone. They'll walk it into their own attacking zone, across the faceoff dot, around the back of the net, tries the wrap, can't quite get it. Puck pops off. Bounces just aren't going Dubuque's way today. Loose puck, shot up in front, couple shots. Nothing. Omaha again, sends it up. Out to the blue line. Heacock pests there. Down on the faceoff, or down on the goal line. Omaha works up the far boards. 8 seconds left on the water penalty. Sent out in front. Montgomery will dive and make the cover. So now 4 seconds left on that water penalty. We'll get Deutsch and Nethery. Backed by Spangler and Kretz. Need to stall for 4 seconds and then try and hit the Omaha. I've seen this play before. They've got a man stationed at the red line. Puck's down. Omaha gets it to the blue line. Wrapped around the far side. Kretz will get it. He'll send it way too hard, way too fast. For nice. But that'll allow Dubuque to set its lines back up. We'll get C.J. Mueller off the bench. Wada comes out for defense. He'll join Kretz. Nethery in for the faceoff. Omaha controls. Mueller plays it off a shin guard. It'll go back to the Omaha defensive zone. CJ will chase there. Wrapped around to the far side. And they're out of the zone. Deutsch steals it though. Kicks it back towards the zone. Now it squirts in. They'll bang it into Corbin's skates. He's got CJ in the middle. Wrapped around back to Kretz. Kretz fires it towards the net. Now it's Waddick. Waddick chips it up to the slot. Loose puck squirts to the near boards. Waddick fires it down again. Mueller's got it and walks around the back. Tries to hit Sheehy coming in. He's got it in the corner. Sends it towards the middle. Backhand pass. Pops up. No shot on goal. Sheehy's got it there. Sends it towards the net again. Netherly tips it. Omaha has 3 guys standing in front of the net pretty much all the time. They'll carry it out of the zone. Walks around Waddick down to the corner. Battle for behind the net. Off to Mueller. Mueller backhands it out of the zone. Netherly's going to go for a change. Omaha collects in the defensive zone. Cross ice pass out of the reach of Sheehy. Omaha's going to get it on the far side. Hits a player who doesn't have the puck. Typically, that's interference. Not today. Peacock with a big clear. Sends it to length. We'll get an icing. Puck's down. Back to the corner. Played behind the net to Kleesner. Kleesner sends it up the near boards to Deutsch. Deutsch centering pass. Chase Bowles connects on it there. He brings it in the zone. Puck's knocked wide. Omaha knocks it loose. They'll get it out of the zone. Zick will go back and get it. Zick sends over just out of the reach of Bowles. Omaha collects. Dumps it back in. Kleesner now in the corner. Walks it behind the net. Plays it to the near corner. Omaha steals it there. Walks it back around the net. Sends it out in front. Nobody home. Shot from the high circle. Blocked there. Rebound. Shot well over the net. Wraps around to the far side. Chase Bowles wins the race and knocks it out of the zone. He'll carry it into the attacking zone. Tries to get a shot off from the top of the circles, and it goes up into the netting. 7 minutes left in this third period. Dubuque has cut the lead 2-1 and managed 3 shots already halfway through the period. We'll get Weiner, Heacock, and Sheehy. Weiner with the faceoff. They're backed by Henry and Spengler. Puck's down. Omaha controls. Plays it out to the near boards, just outside the zone. Henry's got it there. Hits the brakes. Sheehy carries it in, but Weiner hadn't cleared yet. Weiner in for the faceoff. Dubuque wins. Back to Spangler. Spangler sends it up to Heacock. Heacock gets just a piece of it to knock it into the zone. Wrapped around to the near side. They'll send it up the middle. Comes through with some speed. Henry tries to knock him out the puck. Doesn't do it. Puck squirts loose. Montgomery covers, and they tackle him. Yesterday, that was a 5-minute in a game. Today, let's just do a face-off to the left. We'll get Nethery, Mueller, and Deutsch. No, not Mueller. CJ Mueller often confused with Michael Poles. Nethery pays it up to Deutsch. Deutsch hit from behind. Omaha carries it back into the zone. Deutsch gets his pound of blood. Business is picking up. .6:14 left in the third period. Nethery in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Battled in the corner. Nethery's there. That's Waddick pinned up against the glass. Banked out the backboards. It's wrapped up the near side. Out to the blue line. Omaha holds it in. No, they don't. But now that he clears it out, skates it into the attacking zone, chips it down into the corner. It'll go behind the net. Puck's knocked loose there. And then he sends it out to Poles. Poles gets a shot on net. I didn't run the clock for any of that. Dubuque with a whopping 9 shots on net now. Only being outshot 3-1. Weiner, Heacock, and Sheehy out for the faceoff. Puck's down. Squirts back to Wyatt Kleesner at the point. He dumps it in. Shots deflected in front. Kicks back to Zick at the center ice. Plays over to Kleesner. Kleesner ahead to Heacock. Gets stuck in the linesman's skates. It's pitchforked down below the goal line. Sheehy will win the race there. Knocks it loose. Still battled on in the corner. Omaha will walk out with it. Send it up to center ice. They'll walk across the blue line. To the goal line, centering pass. Couldn't connect on it and finish. Drop down to the Omaha corner. Heacock's there. They'll send it out. High slot. Sheehy's got it. Ripped down, and we'll get a penalty. Holding. Not hooking. Holding. But hey, you can't complain. You got the call. We'll get Weiner, Deutsch, Mueller, Sheehy, and Kretz.
4:54 remaining in the third period, which puts your Dubuque Saints back on the Barrels Extreme Body Shaping Power Play.
Sheehy steps in for the faceoff. Omaha wins. They'll send it up to the blue line to Kretz. Kretz gets a shot on net there. Saved by the goaltender. Loose puck. Mueller can't quite finish. But 10 shots on goal. We have doubled our total in the third period alone. That's progress, folks. For the dozens listening at home. We'll get the face out to the other side. We're discussing who's going to take it. Weiner's going to take it. Puck down. Mueller's got it. Backhanded towards the net. Goes around the back. They'll try and clear it out. Sheehy holds it in at the blue line. Omaha clears. They'll take it out. Walks around the man there. Kretz gets back. Knocks the puck loose. Kicks it over to Weiner. Weiner sends it up to Deutsch. Deutsch squirts ahead to Mueller. 3-on-2 here. Mueller walks to the high slot. Shot. Save. Clearing attempt off of the stick of Weiner. It'll go the length to Montgomery. Montgomery will play it up to Sheehy. Sheehy's got it there. Takes it in the zone. Knocked off the puck. Out of the zone now. Deutsch plays it back to Kretz. Sheehy gets back on sides. They'll send it over to Weiner. Weiner top of the slot. Deflected in front. Mueller from the corner. Bangs it back to the blue line. Kretz wasn't ready for it, so it'll go all the way back to the defensive zone. 55 seconds left on this power play. Kretz starts from behind the net. Omaha pressures him. Keeps it interesting. Mueller backs himself away from the puck before he can catch it. Wrapped around the back. Now that he's there, he plays it off to Poles. Poles has got a little time and space. Sends it up. It's stolen before it can get to Zick. And we're going to get delayed offsides. 3:27 left in the game. 33 seconds left in the period. Shots in favor of Omaha. A lot to a little. Sheehy, Mueller, and Deutsch back out for the last 33 seconds here. They've got Weiner and Kretz backing them. Omaha controls. They'll walk it down the blue line. Comes to the near boards. It's played into Kretz. He'll control it momentarily. Sent it out. Omaha. Long pass. Jaden Montgomery covers, leaves it behind the net for Nolan Kretz. Kretz will pick it up there. He sends it up to Deutsch. Deutsch kicks back to Weiner. Weiner walks across the blue line where it's stolen. Deutsch knocks it loose temporarily. It's controlled at center ice by Kretz. Kretz walks it into the blue line. We're back to 5 aside. Kretz shot, saved by the goaltender. Kicked up. Kretz shot again, blocked in front. I think we got 2 shots there. He can't quite hold it in at the blue line. He does spin away and control at neutral ice. Runs over a man in front. And we'll get an ice with 2:30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. That would be a great time for a timeout. What do I know? Netherly and the Poles? Netherly and the Poles. Nethery and the Poles. Sent to the far side. Chase Poles is over there to get it. He sends it towards the net. Hits the side of the netting. Nethery sends it over to the other side. Michael Poles is there. Sends it back to Zick. Bouncing puck covered by the Omaha goaltender. I didn't start the clock. 14 seconds went by. 2:16. That would be a great time for a timeout. Oh, look at that. A timeout. Dubuque. Someone tell the players there's been a timeout. There they go. So 2:16 left in the third period. Saints in a similar situation they've been a couple times this season. Down by 1 goal. Down to crunch time. Need to put one in here. Face off to the left of the Omaha goaltender. So we'll see if they come out 6 skaters or if we'll leave Montgomery in the net. Coach Austin sketching out the play on a tiny sheet of paper. It's been a minute, boys. Don't make me blow the whistle again. So the Saints will leave Montgomery in the net. Sheehy takes the face-off. Omaha wins. They'll send it cross ice where they have a man streaking. Shot saved by Montgomery. Hard into the backboards. Dubuque controls. That player is rolling around. Typically, you would wait. By no means do we want to see an injured player not attended to, but he's to his knees now 5 seconds after the whistle. Typically, Omaha would control the puck before we get that whistle. And he's up before the trainers get to him. So Dubuque had clear control of the puck just outside the blue line. And that's where the faceoff will go. They're going to give us a little bit of advantage, and they'll move the puck just outside the Omaha zone. At the very minimum, they've realized they've made a terrible mistake, and the faceoff will go to neutral. Sheehy in for the faceoff again. Omaha wins it. They'll play it ahead. Knock loose there. They'll carry it into the zone. Kretz with a big hit. Puck squirts down to the high slot. Omaha's got it there. Now it's Weiner. Circles back, cuts back up the near side. Mueller's got it. He plays it up to Sheehy. Sheehy can't quite control it. Bounce over his stick. Omaha's got it. They'll play it back into the zone down below the goal line. Kretz has got it there. He's knocked off the puck. Walked out in front. Nice save by Montgomery. Sheehy's got it on the near boards. Plays it up to Mueller. Can't control. Kicked over to Weiner. Weiner's got it just outside the blue line. That was a charge all day. Sheehy now inside the zone. And he'll draw a penalty. Called interference on the guy with the puck. I don't think that's what that call is. So Dubuque will be on the power play for 118 or till they score a goal. They'll pull the goalie and we'll go 6-on-4 here. 1:17 left in the period. Puck's down. Omaha sends it back out to center ice. Deutsch has got it there. He'll give to Sheehy. Sheehy walks it up the near side. Cuts it into the middle. Gets it towards the net. Centering pass to no one. Now it's Weiner down in the corner. Omaha steals it. They'll knock it back out to the blue line. Weiner gets it back. Hands over to Omaha. They'll walk it through center ice. Slow roller to the net, and that's a goal. .48 seconds left in the JV game. Omaha now leading 3-1. Still a minute 30 left on that power play. We'll send out the other line. Deutsch and Pulls, backed by Henry and Zick. Omaha wins the faceoff again. Sent back behind the goal line. Zick will pick it up there. He advances it up the ice, cuts across the blue line. Now he'll take it into the attacking zone. Drops it for Deutsch. Deutsch sends over to Henry. Henry from the top of the circle. Shot. Tipped in front by Netherly. Poles has got it in the corner now. Henry gets a shot. Puts everything he's got into it. Goes down. Netherly kicks it to Poles. Poles sends it back to Henry. Henry again. Big shot. Blocked in front by one of the 17 Omaha players standing there. Henry again. Top of the circle. Shot saved. Somehow I'm 5 seconds ahead of the game clock. 10 seconds left in the game. Let's just get out of here without anyone getting hurt. Puck down. Omaha's got it below the goal line. They'll pin it there. Deutsch just got it in the corner. And that's the game. Final score, Omaha 3, Dubuque 1. Shots on goal, 33 to a respectable 14. We'll see you back in 15-20 minutes for our varsity game. We wish Omaha JV the best of luck with the remainder of their season.